We built a simple design of the lexical editor app with a simple on-click listener, just like here you can see h1 h2 simple listener. Now in this video tutorial we built most of our features, like paragraph feature, heading feature, heading features, also list features, and all of the features except image insert feature. I will create new video, and there I will help you to create an insert feature of the lexical editor, because in order to create lexical editor feature we need to build a custom node. So I will introduce you to about how you can build custom node for lexical editor. But now we can start from simple bold um, bold feature. Switch to the code. So here first of all create a new repository. After creating this, now we will here go to here and add some condition. Event equal to event types format. Now first of all we need to get editor from use lexical composer context editor dispatch command for. Okay, it will work fine. Like, let's further. I think there is a problem. Sorry, we use simple plain text plugin. Instead we need to use rich text plugin. Rich text plugin. Here you can see now it is working fine. Similarly, we will create a italic design. For this you need to go to here again, like you can need to go to use on click listener hook again. I'll say event format italic. Now it will work fine, I think. Sorry. Sorry, in order actually we need to create some css for underline text, for underline. In order to work underline feature we need to insert some css. For this I think we need to create some cs theme design. Like, first of all you need to create lexical edit theme. You don't need to worry about it, just copy paste this code from my GitHub repository. You can go to master branch, and here you can go to source and then go to theme and then copy all of the code. You don't need to worry about everything. It's just a class name, a data placeholder, and in order to give some design we need to target this class name. For this we need to make some global css. I have already created a file app.css and imported in a app.jsx. So you can add here some design. For this I think we don't need to build design from scratch. You just need to copy my css file. I'm just copying all of this CSS code. I will explain it. First of all, simply it will give you a font weight, bold, italic, strike through, underline, and then if user apply both underline and strike, then this CSS will apply. You can also see that this CSS from lexical editor thing. Here you can see underline, strike through, and then you can go to into quotation. Actually, when some user want to insert quotation, we need to some show design, here you can user when click on it, then here quotation, the sidebar will add, and then here quotation will write. Then for this we need to add some CSS. Therefore here you can write CSS similarly for list, unordered list, and then so on. After it you can go. Well, I think already it will work fine, I think. Why not, it is not working? Format underline. Stopping the video, and then I realized I did some mistake. Here I can see, I can show you where that mistake. Actually, we are using the custom, we are not using the custom theme, instead we are using the default theme. So we need to remove this one, and then we need to import here lexical theme. Here this is our custom editor theme. Now it will work fine. Don't know where is the problem again. Now it is working fine. Actually, don't know what is the problem. Last time I think it is working. So after it we need to create this feature of alignment, and then you need to go to a use on click list, else if even now it is working fine. This feature is also working fine. So after it we need to create this feature. Before this creating with this feature we need to create this quotation feature. For this you need to add else if event tag dot okay, let me check the event types of this. Sorry, this feature is not very easily built. We need to build this from scratch by using the custom utils of the lexical editor. So you can skip it here, but before this creating this we need to create this update toolbar feature. Toolbar fonts on update use editor. By the way, you don't need to write from it scratch. Here is update toolbar code is present openly from code sandbox, but you can also download its code from my lexical editor open source GitHub repository. You can go to my source file, and then you can go to components, top bar, use on click listener. For this you can just copy paste all of the code and then replace it from here. Okay, after doing this, just import also, just copy paste all the imports also. Actually nothing is special, so I can explain you about everything, so you can also understand by reading it. I think this is duplication, use code, there is also duplication. I think it is enough, and then we need to create some states block type set. It will track what will be the current block type, like paragraph or heading, and then select it even type sets. It will help us to track what will be the event type has selected, like user had selected bold, italic, underline. There is many event types, so we can track it from here. And then also I can explain you the logic of this inner function. This inner function check if the if selected event is already present in selected event array, then we can do nothing. But if it is not present, then we can push it. Also, if user to want to remove it by double click and by double pressing on specific button, like here, if user I think I will this problem I will solve it. I like someone user press bold button twice, then on first pressing it will select, and then second pressing, then it will remove the event from the selected event types array state. Yes, this is the logic of this function. And then after doing this is a range selection. This is a core feature. I think it is very simple one. First of all, you can here you can writing something, and then it, like anchor. Actually this line is selecting the anchor of the node, like in which node, like here is a 2 node, so by following this line it select the anchor. Like currently I am on the second node, so it will select the second node. Similarly, element of the root element of the selected node, and then key. A key actually is just like we are using in a key in a map to give specific key to every children. Similarly, lexical editor has assigned specific key to every node, and then we can access that key of that element, and then we access element dog by key. Similarly, another property is also we don't need this state also. After doing this, similarly I have already explained this push in event types function, and then this one we also don't need it. Get selected node, yes, we need the get selected node code also. You can just copy paste it from here. Actually last time I think I explained the anchor. It actually select the cursor position instead, not the complete node. But get selected node select the complete node of the selected range, or we can say something like selected span block. And after this I think it is enough. No, we don't need we have not made the is link state, is link set, is link use state for. You don't need worry to about this. Actually it is a TypeScript error. Actually I am currently using a JS version, so you can skip it. After doing this, you need to create some hook which will update the toolbar every time. every time when editor state is changed or update. Toolbar, return merge register, dot register. Let me check it is okay. Yes, this function is okay. Register, update toolbar. Similarly, we need to add another data dot register command section. Every time when you select some paragraph or some, like if you select if you select some part of the paragraph, then this register command will call. Low priority. Actually, you only need to assign some priority, so I am assigning some low priority one, or you can assign any event number. Return false. Update tool. I think this function is complete. This use of echo is completed. After this, you need to create format paragraph function. If it's like if currently user is already writing the paragraph, then we don't need to dispatch for paragraph command. But if the user is writing a heading or they want to switch to paragraph, then we need to dispatch paragraph command. For this, you need to add this code. After doing this, we need to wrap the node. Okay, sorry, this one is a paragraph, or you can say format. If user is currently inserting a h2, then we do not need to dispatch h2 command again. For this, if the user is inserting h1 command, therefore we can dispatch h2 command out. We can dispatch h2 command easily instead of sending same command again and again. Here you can create heading node, and here I think everything will work fine. Format heading for else type of format Actually, you can see some pattern, like here I am write format, but here I have not write anything before paragraph, because the key type of paragraph is paragraph. So when even like paragraph is pushed or dispatched. Then according to paragraph, or if here the key of the node is also paragraph, then I am selecting, and then I have selected the node. From node mean I am selecting some icon from here, like suppose some let me explain. Like first of all, if user dispatch paragraph event, here paragraph event, then this let me check. Then here you can see that this set block type will also set paragraph. So according to event types and then block type, I will select this icon here. You can see there that feature in upcoming video part of, but you can skip it now. After it, I think everything will work fine. Let me test. Sorry, what is st, where I write? Okay, sorry. I think I forgot to add nodes, because in lexical editor every feature which you want to build or which you want to integrate, you need to register that feature, or you need to register that node. Like heading is a separate node, just like paragraph is a separate node. For this you need to go to editor, move this initial state into separate file. Like you can create new config.js. Lexical editor thing on error. Just copy paste all of the custom nodes from here. Currently we do not have any image node, so remove it. And then after it, go to your use on click lister, sorry, not editor wrapper, here in lexical editor config. I think now it will work fine. Oh, you can see that now it is working. Okay, now we will create format the paragraph in list, different type of list: order list, unordered list, quotation, code. For this you can go to again here. You don't need to worry to write it from scratch, just copy paste this its code from my GitHub repository. Sorry, not here, because it is open source code. I just copied this code from open source. You can also consult it from open source, like code sandbox. It is official sandbox provided by lexical editor team. Here you can I have just copied the code from here, most of the code, and convert into material UI and format this code, because it is a very old code, so I format this in according to new standards. But in case if you need any help, you can go to here. But here some feature is absent, like insert image node, but everything it present is here is also present in my GitHub repository, so you don't need to go to every time here. Instead you can go to my repository, or you can go to there. It depends on you, but don't know why to say. Okay, after it you can go to components, then top bar, Okay, you can insert small adding format bullet list, format number list, and then similarly format quotation, format code. Okay, you don't need to worry about it, just keep it. If you want to add, you can add null, or I don't think, but is a second argument. You can consult to internet about the second argument, but you can skip in JS. Format is format, and then actually if you want to insert the code block, then you need to uncommented out the block. But if you want to insert, but if you want to format some specific part of the text into code format, you can use the simple dispatch command. It depends upon you, but if you want to add this as a separate feature also, you can uncomment it out this and make a separate function. But before, I'll say event type dot I think list, yes, order list, format what is the name of the function, format bullet list, sorry, the number list. But code, no, I think it will work fine. Here you can add, now you can see it is working. You can also add some bold, italic, underline. Similarly, you can format the text. Make sure you have added the global CSS. If you do not added the global CSS, just to add it, otherwise this feature will not work and you will confuse why it is not working. Similarly, you can also add this. Now which feature is remaining? I think previous history and previous redo history is remaining. For this you can go to here again, else if event type dot now it will work fine. Here you can see it is also working. So I think this list feature is not working. Why it is not working? It is not working. Why? So I think we need to import list plugin from here also for this custom plugin. Just like we registered node, similarly we need to register plugin also. This is a custom preview plugin. If you want to add it, just like to show tree, just like to show state as a tree in your lexical editor app, you can add it, but you can skip. It is an optional. So just remove it. History plugin, list plugin is required. I think it will import from list. This is a custom node also. We will build this custom node in upcoming video. Remove it. Floating text format, this is also custom plugin. Just remove it. And now I think it will work fine. Here you can see it is working. By pressing double enter, you can go to next node. Okay, in next video we will build a link feature, and then in the next video then we will build image and so on. Okay, goodbye.